High in the Andes, where the air is thin and the sun fierce, lies a place that has haunted the dreams of explorers and archaeologists for centuries. Tiwanaku, Pumapunku, names that whisper of a lost civilization, a forgotten technology, a mystery etched in stone. The stones themselves speak of a power beyond our comprehension. Massive blocks, some weighing hundreds of tons, cut with laser-like precision, interlocked with a sophistication that defies explanation. Who were these master builders who moved mountains of stone with seeming ease, who aligned their monuments with the stars and then vanished, leaving behind only questions? Join us as we journey to the Altiplano to unlock the secrets of Tiwanaku and Pumapunku and confront the enigma of a civilization that may rewrite the very history of mankind.
High in the windswept plains of the Bolivian Altiplano, near the shimmering waters of Lake Titicaca, lies a place shrouded in mystery and ancient legends. This is Tiwanaku, once the heart of a mighty civilization, and its enigmatic neighbor Pumapunku, a site that challenges our understanding of prehistoric engineering. Amid these silent stones, questions echo through the ages. Who built these colossal structures? How did they achieve such precision without modern tools? And what secrets do they guard? Tiwanaku was first chronicled by Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century. They marveled at its grandeur, speculating about its origins and the people who once thrived here. The site wasn't just a city, it was a ceremonial complex believed to be the spiritual center of a civilization that flourished between 300 BC and 1000 AD. Yet, some evidence suggests it may be even older, pushing the boundaries of known history. At the heart of Tiwanaku stands the Akapana Pyramid, a massive earthen structure faced with stone, rising over 50 feet into the sky. Nearby is the Kalasasaya Temple, home to the awe-inspiring Gateway of the Sun, a monolithic arch carved from a single block of andesite, weighing an estimated 10 tons. The gateway is adorned with intricate engravings, including a deity known as the Staff God, surrounded by winged figures. What do these symbols mean? Were they messages to the gods, or perhaps to future generations? But it is at Pumapunku where the mysteries deepen. The name means Door of the Puma, and it's here we find some of the most precise stonework in the ancient world. Enormous blocks of red sandstone and andesite are scattered across the site, some weighing up to 131 metric tons, the equivalent of nearly 200 African elephants. These stones are cut with laser-like precision, featuring perfect right angles, drilled holes, and smooth surfaces that defy explanation. How could a civilization lacking metal tools, the wheel, or even a written language create such marvels? Consider this. The nearest quarry for these massive red sandstone blocks is located approximately 10 miles away, across the Tiwanaku River and over challenging terrain. Moving such immense stones would be a formidable task even today, with all our modern machinery. Theories abound, from the use of llama skin ropes and earthen ramps to the more fantastical suggestions of levitation or other lost technologies. Furthermore, the intricate H-shaped and interlocking blocks suggest an advanced understanding of geometry and modular design. They fit together like pieces of a giant three-dimensional puzzle without the use of mortar. This technique is not only sophisticated, but also earthquake-resistant, a necessity in this seismically active region. As archaeologist Neil Brodie once said, "The stones of Pumapunku are a challenge to our understanding of ancient technology." Some researchers propose that the builders of Pumapunku might have used a form of proto-concrete or ancient geopolymer technology. This theory suggests that instead of carving the stones, the ancient craftsmen molded them using a mixture of local materials, creating the precise shapes we see today. This could explain the smooth surfaces and sharp angles that seem nearly impossible to achieve with primitive tools. Could the people of Tiwanaku have possessed advanced knowledge of chemistry and material science lost to history? Drawing parallels to other ancient sites, the precision and interlocking techniques at Pumapunku bear a striking resemblance to stonework found in ancient Egypt and at Machu Picchu in Peru. The granite blocks of the Osirian temple at Abydos, Egypt, display similar precision and mysterious construction methods. At Machu Picchu, the Inca used interlocking stones to create structures that have withstood centuries of earthquakes. Is this mere coincidence, or could there have been a transmission of knowledge across continents? Adding layers to this enigma, recent studies suggest that the stones at Pumapunku were aligned with astronomical events, such as solstices and equinoxes, indicating a sophisticated understanding of astronomy. As we delve deeper, the mysteries multiply. Were these structures built as portals to the heavens? Did they serve as astronomical observatories, religious centers, or something else entirely? Each theory more intriguing than the last. Some suggest that the builders harnessed acoustic levitation, using sound waves to lift and move the massive stones. Others speculate that they tapped into Earth's magnetic fields or possessed other advanced technologies now lost to time. And then there are the more controversial ideas. Could extraterrestrial beings have played a role in their construction? After all, some of the carvings resemble figures in helmets or suits, leading to speculation about ancient astronauts. One of the most provocative quotes comes from author Graham Hancock, who said, "We are a species with amnesia. We have forgotten something of great importance from our own past." While mainstream science approaches these theories with skepticism, the mysteries of Pumapunku continue to fuel debate and inspire new lines of inquiry. Adding to the intrigue are recent archaeological discoveries in the region. Underneath Tiwanaku, ground-penetrating radar has revealed subterranean chambers and tunnels, suggesting that much of the site remains unexplored. As we stand among the ruins, gazing upon the silent stones, we are reminded of the words of philosopher George Santayana. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Perhaps the true legacy of Tiwanaku and Pumapunku is not just in their stones, but in the questions they compel us to ask. Questions about human ingenuity, the transmission of knowledge, and the limits of our understanding. Until then, Tiwanaku and Pumapunku stand as monuments to a forgotten era, a testament to the heights our ancestors reached, and a beacon guiding us toward deeper inquiry. The silent stones speak volumes, if only we are willing to listen. Are we prepared to embrace the mysteries of our past to better understand the potential of our future? If you were intrigued by the mysteries of Pumapunku and Tiwanaku, then you're going to love our next adventure. We're journeying deep into the heart of Indonesia, to a place where ancient secrets whisper on the wind. Get ready to explore the enigmatic Bada Valley, home to gigantic stone jars and mysterious humanoid statues. Who built these incredible structures? What purpose did they serve? Join us as we uncover the legends, delve into the theories, and attempt to unlock the truth behind the Bada Valley megaliths. Don't miss out.
Imagine a place lost in time, hidden deep within the jungles of Indonesia. A place where ancient secrets whisper on the wind, and giant stone faces stare out from the past. This is the Bada Valley, a land of forgotten wonders. Here, massive statues stand watch over the forest, their origins shrouded in mystery. And scattered amongst the trees are enormous stone jars, their purpose unknown. Who created these incredible monuments? What were they used for? And why do they seem to echo ancient sites found across the world? Come with us on a journey to this remote and magical valley. Let's explore the clues, unravel the stories, and try to understand the people who left their mark on this timeless landscape.
Deep in central Sulawesi, Indonesia, lies the enigmatic Bada Valley within Lor Lindu National Park. This remote area hosts mysterious megaliths, towering humanoid statues and massive stone jars called Arka and Kalamba. Their origins and purpose remain one of archaeology's great enigmas. In the early 20th century, missionary and ethnographer Albert C. Kruit introduced these megaliths to the world. He documented the colossal figures and observed locals offering prayers for harvests or rain, yet they knew nothing of the creators, saying the statues predated their ancestors. Over 400 megalithic artifacts are scattered in the Bada, Besoa and Napu valleys, including about 400 stone jars and around 30 humanoid statues. Found in clusters and isolated spots, they hint at a widespread cultural practice, yet no evidence links them to known civilizations. The statues are awe-inspiring. Large heads on straight, legless bodies with prominently carved genitalia highlighted by hand placement. Some depict pregnant females. The largest, Palindo, the entertainer, stands over 15 feet tall and weighs about 10 tons. Fascinatingly, these statues resemble megalithic figures worldwide. Colombia's San Agustin statues share similar features: large heads, legless bodies, and similar hand placements. Easter Island's Moai also echo these traits. The same hand postures appear at Göbekli Tepe and Karahan Tepe in Turkey, dating back 12,000 years. The Urfa man from Turkey, circa 9000 BCE, exhibits an identical stance. These parallels raise profound questions. How could cultures separated by vast oceans and millennia produce such strikingly similar artistic expressions? Could there have been a global ancient civilization connecting these societies? Or is there a universal symbolism embedded deep within the human psyche? Returning to the Kalamba, the giant stone jars, the mystery deepens. Located mainly in southern Lor Lindu National Park, these jars, carved from non-local stones, pose logistical puzzles. They are uniformly massive, often sealed with heavy lids, featuring intricate animal designs that don't match local species. The jar's purpose is speculative. Some suggest tombs, but many are too shallow. Legends say they were royal bathtubs, but heavy lids and remote locations make this unlikely. Interior ridges with no clear function add to the mystery. An intriguing theory suggests the jars were made using stone softening technology, shaping granite like clay. Horizontal lines resemble those made by spinning clay on a wheel. Could they indicate a rotational technique? Some jars show burn marks or traces of melted metal, possibly gold, hinting they may have been used in metallurgical processes. With rich gold deposits nearby, perhaps the jars played a role in ancient mining or metalworking. Venturing beyond Indonesia, the mystery deepens with similar megalithic jars found thousands of miles away in Laos. The Plain of Jars, one of Southeast Asia's most enigmatic archaeological sites, features around 3,000 large stone jars scattered across rolling hills. Like their Indonesian counterparts, these jars vary in size, some towering up to 10 feet tall and weighing several tons. Carved from sandstone, granite and limestone, they share a cylindrical shape and often have rims at the top, hinting they were once sealed. Local legends in Laos tell of giants led by King Kun Chung, who created these enormous jars to brew and store vast quantities of rice wine after a victorious war. While mythological, this tale echoes the mysteries surrounding the jar's true purpose and creators. Tragically, the Plain of Jars was heavily bombarded during the Secret War, a covert US operation during the Laotian Civil War from 1964 to 1969. The area remains littered with unexploded ordnance, making exploration dangerous. Despite these challenges, recent studies suggest the jars are at least 3,000 years old, deepening the enigma of their origin. The similarities between the jars of Bada Valley and those in Laos are striking. Both sets are massive, carved from non-local stone and found in regions without evidence of ancient settlements. Even the decorative motifs on the lids, featuring animals and human-like figures, bear remarkable resemblances. The mystery doesn't end there. In the dense forests of Assam, India, researchers have uncovered more than 100 giant stone jars across 15 newly discovered sites. Located about 500 miles from the Plain of Jars and over 2,500 miles from Bada Valley, these jars expand the geographical scope of this phenomenon. They vary in shape and size, some tall and cylindrical, others partially or fully buried, and are situated along hills and ridgelines. Archaeologist Nicholas Skopal remarked, "We still don't know who made the giant jars or where they lived. It's all a bit of a mystery. There must be more, because every time we wander out, we find new sites." His words underscore the vast unknown surrounding these artifacts. The consistent appearance of these jars across distant locations suggests more than coincidence. Could there have been an ancient civilization with far-reaching influence across Asia? Or did multiple cultures independently develop similar practices? Researchers acknowledge connections between the jars in Indonesia, Laos, and India, suggesting a cultural relationship transcending borders and time. As research continues and new discoveries emerge, perhaps we will one day unravel the secrets within these silent sentinels. Until then, they stand as enduring testaments to human creativity and the mysteries of our shared past, a past that challenges our understanding of ancient civilizations and their interconnectedness.
Deep within the unforgiving wilderness of Russia, where ancient forests whisper secrets and shadows dance with the unknown, lies a mountain shrouded in legend. Vottovaara, a place where the laws of nature seem to bend and the boundaries between the real and the supernatural blur. Here, trees twist in silent agony, their forms defying logic and reason. An unsettling silence hangs heavy in the air, broken only by the wind whistling through the skeletal branches. Life, as we know it, seems to have abandoned this place. Locals call it Death Mountain. Scattered across this desolate landscape are thousands of ancient stones, the remnants of a forgotten past. Were they placed by human hands or by forces beyond our comprehension? What secrets do they hold? Ruins emerge from the undergrowth, hinting at a lost civilization, a culture that vanished into the mists of time. Who were these people? What knowledge did they possess? And why did they disappear? On the shores of a nearby lake, ancient rock carvings whisper tales of a time before history. Strange figures and symbols, etched into the very fabric of the mountain, offer tantalizing clues to a forgotten world. Is Vottovaara a window into a lost civilization? A place where the veil between worlds is thin? Or is it merely a natural anomaly, a testament to the power of human imagination? Join us as we journey to find out.
In the remote wilderness of Russia's Karelia Republic lies Vottovaara, a mountain enveloped in legend and mystery. Locals whisper of its otherworldly energy, a place where trees twist unnaturally and ancient stones defy understanding. This rugged landscape, once part of ancient Finland, has been revered for millennia by the Sami tribes and shamans, ancestors of modern Finns. they believed Vottovaara held special spiritual power, and today it continues to draw those curious enough to unravel its unexplained phenomena. As one ascends Vottovaara, the mountain's strangeness becomes increasingly apparent. The journey begins through dense pine and fir forests, but soon the trees start to twist and contort in unnatural ways. Trunks spiral as if caught in a slow-motion dance, and branches curve downward, forming eerie shapes that challenge logic. At the summit, no tree is older than a few decades, suggesting an unseen force periodically resets the forest's life cycle, leaving a landscape frozen in endless renewal. The unsettling atmosphere is heightened by an almost supernatural silence. No birds call, no creatures scurry, and the lakes dotting the slopes are devoid of fish. This absence of life, combined with the twisted trees and desolate atmosphere, has led locals to nickname it Death Mountain. Yet, despite its eerie reputation, Vottovaara attracts explorers, spiritual seekers, and curious minds alike. Adding to the enigma are about 1,600 massive stones known as sides, arranged across the terrain in deliberate formations. Sacred to the Sami, these stones were believed to represent spirits of nature or earth guardians. Balanced delicately on smaller rocks, they appear to float just above the ground, their massive weight seemingly defying gravity. While some scientists attribute their positions to glacial movements during the Ice Age, the precise balancing of so many stones challenges this explanation. What are the odds that 1,600 stones would rest so perfectly in such precarious positions? If these stones were placed by human hands, it raises questions about how ancient people achieved such feats. The delicate balance suggests they were placed with great care, ensuring the smaller supporting rocks weren't crushed. Could an ancient civilization have possessed advanced knowledge or tools beyond our understanding? And if so, what purpose did these sides serve? Were they markers, altars, or part of a complex spiritual map laid across the mountain? One of the most intriguing features is a formation known as the Well. Locals speculate that this stone structure is an ancient man-made reservoir, with blocks cut into rectangular shapes too precise for natural erosion. Despite centuries of weathering that have cracked and deformed the stones, remnants of precise interlockings remain, hinting at human craftsmanship. Similar structures exist elsewhere in Europe, such as the carved tank at Bulgaria's Perperikon Sanctuary, which channels water through intricate grooves, surviving thousands of years. Might the Vottovaara well share a connection with such sites, hinting at a broader lost knowledge that spanned ancient Europe? If so, how did ancient builders across vast distances and time share similar techniques? Scattered among the megaliths are other enigmatic artifacts, smooth oval stone spheres often resting on natural pedestals. Their surfaces, worn but clearly crafted, resemble finds near the Bosnian Pyramid and in Costa Rica, where over 300 such spheres have been uncovered. Their purpose remains unknown. Were they used in ancient rituals? Symbols of lost knowledge connecting distant peoples? Or merely artistic expressions lost to time? The similarities between these objects across far-flung sites suggest connections modern science has yet to explain, leaving a tantalizing mystery. Beyond the seeds, spheres, and well, Vottovaara reveals more structures that challenge natural explanations. One appears to be the remains of ancient stairs, partially buried in the rugged terrain. The stones forming these steps are squared and smoothed, fitting together with precision that seems artificial, like a staircase leading nowhere, perhaps once part of a larger, lost complex. While some scientists suggest natural geological formations, visitors often leave with the impression that the mountain holds secrets, defying easy explanations. Another curious ruin resembles a prehistoric wall composed of large, squared stone blocks fitting together with uncanny precision. Though weathered by time, the blocks retain traces of their original smoothness, hinting at sophisticated craftsmanship. Is it possible that this wall, like other structures on Vottovaara, was built by a civilization that has vanished, taking its knowledge and techniques into history's mists? The mysteries extend beyond physical structures. On the eastern bank of Lake Onega, Europe's second largest lake, lies ancient rock art known as the Onega petroglyphs. Carved into granite cliffs rising from the lake, these 1,200 carvings are estimated to be 5,000 to 6,000 years old. Remarkably, they use light and shadow to transform the cliffs into a prehistoric canvas that shifts with the setting sun. During the day, the carvings are nearly invisible, blending into the rocky surface. But as the sun descends, the granite turns a deep red, and the images emerge in stark relief, illuminated in a stunning natural display. It's as if the ancient artists intentionally chose this location to bring their visions to life using nature's light. The imagery of the Onega petroglyphs is as mysterious as Vottovaara itself. Unlike familiar motifs of Eurasian rock art, these carvings predominantly feature waterbirds, especially swans, etched with precision that suggests deep reverence. The most striking figure is a human-like creature with a rectangular body and an oversized square head, over 2.5 meters long. Carved into a rock overlooking Lake Onega, its placement suggests it was seen as a spiritual gateway to the netherworld by the Neolithic people. Centuries later, Christian monks defaced the figure, carving a 7-pointed orthodox cross over it, believing it to be a symbol of the devil. Their actions were part of efforts to suppress what they saw as pagan beliefs, leaving a legacy of conflict and cultural erasure. Yet, despite attempts to suppress the mountain's spiritual legacy, Vottovaara's allure endures. Today, many visitors journey to this remote region, drawn by its palpable energy. They come to meditate among the ancient stones, hoping to connect with the spirits said to inhabit this mystical place. Walking among twisted trees, enigmatic formations and ancient carvings, they ponder, is Vottovaara a relic of a lost civilization where ancient knowledge intersects with unexplained natural forces? Or is it simply a natural anomaly, its reputation shaped by centuries of human imagination and wonder?
Siberia, a land of unforgiving wilderness where secrets lie frozen beneath layers of snow and ice. But in 2013, a discovery thawed out a mystery that could shatter the foundations of human history. Deep within the Shoria Mountains, explorers stumbled upon a site that defied logic. Gigantic stone blocks, some weighing more than 3,000 tons, assembled with an impossible precision. Walls that dwarfed the pyramids of Egypt, a construction so monumental it whispered of a civilization far older and far more advanced than we ever imagined. But how could such colossal structures be built in this remote and hostile land? Who were these master builders, and what cataclysmic event could have led to their disappearance, leaving behind these enigmatic stones as a haunting monument to their existence, a silent echo of a civilization lost to time? Join us as we delve into the mystery of the Gornaya Shoria megaliths, a journey into the heart of Siberia.
In 2013, deep in the Shoria Mountains of southern Siberia, explorers stumbled upon a site that defied explanation. Massive stone blocks, some over 3,000 tons, arranged in formations that suggested human design. This was the beginning of the mystery of the Gornaya Shoria megaliths, a discovery that could challenge everything we know about ancient history. The expedition, led by Georgy Sidorov, ventured into a region that had remained hidden during the Soviet era. Rising 3,600 feet above sea level, the Gornaya Shoria site held enormous stone structures, stacked with surprising precision. Upon arrival, the team encountered granite blocks with flat surfaces and sharp angles, some towering over 140 feet high, forming what appeared to be a colossal wall stretching over 700 feet. Each block measured around 65 feet in length and stood between 16 to 23 feet tall, dimensions that dwarfed Stonehenge and the pyramids of Egypt. But one question remained: how could such immense stones have been carved, moved, and placed in this remote landscape? Sidorov's notes speculated that the site might date back 100,000 years, pushing the timeline of human construction into uncharted territory. This hypothesis remains speculative, but if accurate, it suggests an advanced civilization that vanished, leaving only these stones behind. The Gornaya Shoria megaliths resemble other ancient structures, like the Baalbek stones in Lebanon or the Saqsaywaman walls in Peru, sites that have puzzled archaeologists for decades. Yet Gornaya Shoria stands apart due to the immense size of its stones and its remote location, suggesting a level of engineering far beyond what ancient humans are believed to have achieved. Adding to the mystery were circular holes and signs of melting on some stones, as if exposed to intense heat. Sidorov speculated about ancient rock fusion techniques or even a thermonuclear event, ideas that remain controversial. What could cause such damage? Was it a natural disaster or some unknown ancient technology? Or, as some suggest, could it be the aftermath of a cataclysmic event that destroyed whatever once stood here? The mystery deepened when the researchers' compasses malfunctioned near the stones. Sidorov suggested a negative geomagnetic field, possibly a remnant of an ancient energy source. Similar geomagnetic disturbances have been seen at other ancient sites, prompting theories that ancient people understood how to harness natural forces in ways we have yet to rediscover. But the harsh Siberian climate cut the expedition short, forcing the researchers to leave before they could find definitive answers. Yet, the clues they gathered hint at a mystery that could rewrite our understanding of ancient civilizations. If these megaliths were built by humans, they suggest a forgotten chapter of history, one with skills and knowledge beyond what we have recorded. If humans built these structures, how did they survive in such a harsh environment? And why settle in the Shoria Mountains, where winters bring deadly cold? During the last ice age, around 20,000 years ago, much of the northern hemisphere was buried under ice. Yet Siberia's mammoth steppe, a cold grassland, offered refuge. Woolly mammoths and other large animals roamed, providing resources for survival. Evidence shows that humans adapted to this land. Stone tools, ivory weapons, and the remains of hunters have been found, suggesting that people thrived here earlier than previously thought, some dating back 30,000 years, nearly twice as old as the earliest known human sites in the Americas. Could the builders of Gornaya Shoria have found a haven in this challenging environment? Gornaya Shoria invites comparisons to other mysterious sites, like Baalbek's 1,000-ton stone blocks or the precisely fitted walls of Saqsaywaman in the Andes. These places share a common question. How did ancient peoples move and shape such massive stones without modern technology? Unlike those sites, Gornaya Shoria is far from known trade routes or civilizations, adding to the puzzle. Could similar knowledge have spread across ancient cultures, even separated by vast distances? Such theories have led to speculation about a pre-flood civilization, a society that may have existed before a cataclysm reshaped the Earth. Stories of lost civilizations, from Plato's Atlantis to the Great Flood, align with this idea. Could the Shoria megaliths be remnants of a society that thrived long before recorded history, only to be wiped away by disaster? The massive stones and their precise arrangement suggest the work of ancient builders, perhaps echoing their knowledge through similar sites around the world. Despite these theories, official research has been limited. Russian authorities classify the site as a natural formation, suggesting geological processes shaped the blocks. But without thorough archaeological investigation, this conclusion remains uncertain. Observers note the sharp angles and regular arrangement, making a natural explanation seem less likely. Could wind and water alone shape such structures, or do they reveal the mark of ancient craftsmanship? A link between Gornaya Shoria's stones and other megalithic sites, like the underwater ruins off Japan or the terraces of Pumapunku in Bolivia. The scale and precision of these sites hint that ancient builders might have shared architectural knowledge despite being separated by oceans. Could an ancient network have connected these cultures, leaving behind a global puzzle? Beyond the academic debate, Gornaya Shoria inspires more speculative ideas. What if these stones were not just the remnants of an ancient civilization, but designed with a purpose we don't yet understand? Could they have functioned as an energy center, tapping into geomagnetic forces? Some theorists point to the circular holes and signs of melting as evidence of ancient technology, perhaps a form of energy manipulation or a defensive mechanism that led to the site's destruction. These theories remain controversial but echo ancient legends, stories of cities destroyed by fire from the sky, of civilizations lost in sudden cataclysms. Tales like the sinking of Atlantis or the fall of Sodom and Gomorrah resonate with the stones of Gornaya Shoria. Could these myths hold a hidden truth about the structures beneath the Siberian wilderness? For now, the Gornaya Shoria megaliths remain an enigma, caught between myth and reality, nature and human design. Until more research is done, the truth remains buried in Siberia's frozen landscape. But if these megaliths were crafted by human hands, they could reshape our understanding of ancient history, challenging our beliefs about early human capabilities. As the sun sets over the Shoria Mountains, the megaliths stand as a silent mystery, questioning everything we know about human ingenuity. Are they remnants of a lost civilization or the result of nature's forces? Until more evidence emerges, Gornaya Shoria continues to invite speculation and wonder.
In the remote heights of the Andes, where the air is thin and the shadows long, lies a fortress that defies explanation, a place where myth and reality intertwine, and the echoes of a lost civilization whisper on the wind. Saqsaywaman, a name that resonates with power and mystery. Its colossal walls, built from stones weighing hundreds of tons, stand as a testament to an ancient knowledge that seems to defy the laws of time and physics. How did a civilization without modern tools, without even the wheel, construct such a marvel? Did they possess a forgotten technology, or were they aided by forces beyond our comprehension? Join us as we journey into the heart of the Andes to explore the enigmatic ruins of Saqsaywaman, a place where the past refuses to remain silent, and where the secrets of a lost world may finally be revealed.
In the heart of the Andes Mountains, cloaked in the veils of history and myth, stands a fortress that defies explanation. Welcome to Saqsaywaman, an ancient stronghold perched high above the former Inca capital of Cusco. This monumental structure challenges everything we know about the capabilities of early civilizations. Imagine colossal stones, some weighing over 200 tons, intricately carved and fitted together without a single drop of mortar. The precision is astounding. Not even a blade of grass can slip between the stones. Modern machinery would struggle to lift these boulders, yet they were maneuvered into place by a civilization that, according to mainstream history, lacked the wheel, iron tools, and even a written language. How did they accomplish such a feat? As we delve deeper into the mysteries of Saqsaywaman, we find ourselves questioning everything we thought we knew about the Inca and their predecessors. The fortress not only showcases advanced engineering, but also embodies a profound understanding of astronomy and cosmology. The zigzagging walls are believed to represent the teeth of a puma, a sacred animal in Inca mythology, aligning the structure with symbolic and celestial elements. Beneath the surface, legends whisper of a time before the Inca, when a lost civilization possessed knowledge and technologies now forgotten. Central to these tales is Viracocha, a deity revered as the creator of all things. According to lore, Viracocha and his companions taught the people essential skills, including advanced stone masonry and architecture. Could these myths be echoes of a real, advanced society that predated the Inca Empire? Archaeological evidence adds weight to these legends. The Quilque culture, which inhabited the region from 900 to 1200 AD, constructed structures near Saqsaywaman, hinting at their possible involvement in its early stages. The architectural style of the fortress differs significantly from typical Inca constructions, featuring megalithic stones with up to 12 angles, perfectly fitted together, a level of sophistication unseen in other Inca sites. The fortress's alignment with celestial events further deepens the enigma. During the winter solstice, the sun's rays align precisely with specific angles of the walls, coinciding with Inti Raymi, the festival of the sun. This suggests that Saqsaywaman was not merely a military stronghold, but also served ceremonial and astronomical purposes. The expansive open spaces and strategically placed structures may have functioned as observatories where priests and astronomers monitored celestial movements, integrating their observations into agricultural planning and religious ceremonies. Yet, one of the most baffling aspects remains. How were these enormous stones quarried, transported and assembled with such precision? The Inca did not have the wheel or draft animals capable of moving such weights. Some theories suggest they used ropes, levers, and sheer manpower, but these explanations often fall short of accounting for the site's complexity and the sophistication of its construction techniques. Intriguing features like scoop-like marks on the stones, bulging faces, and mysterious protrusions known as nubs add to the puzzle. These characteristics are not only unique, but also consistent across other megalithic sites worldwide, hinting at a possible connection or shared knowledge among ancient civilizations. The scoop marks suggest advanced tools or methods of stone softening, while the bulging stones and nubs may have served structural or symbolic purposes yet to be fully understood. Scientific investigations have proposed various theories. Some suggest the stones are geopolymers, an ancient form of concrete poured into molds. In 2012, a team of Russian geophysicists analyzed the limestone and found anomalies that support this idea. They hypothesized that the limestone was crushed, heated in extensive bonfires, and then molded into shape. However, questions remain. If the stones were molded, why create such massive blocks? And how did these materials withstand earthquakes that toppled newer constructions? Geological studies offer another perspective. The nearby Rodadero Formation, known for historical volcanic activity, may have subjected the limestone to intense heat, causing recrystallization. This could explain the stone's durability and precise fit, but it raises new questions. What technology could ancient builders have used to harness such heat, and how did they apply it so effectively? As we explore these possibilities, we must consider the legends of the Viracochas. Could these stories be more than myth? Did an advanced civilization, perhaps with knowledge of manipulating stone at a molecular level, pass down their techniques to the Inca? The reverence the Inca had for Saqsaywaman suggests they viewed it as part of a sacred heritage, possibly inherited from their predecessors. Spanish chroniclers noted that even the Inca spoke of the fortress as a legacy from a time before their own. Standing before the towering walls of Saqsaywaman, one can't help but feel a connection to a distant past, a past where the lines between myth and reality blur. The fortress challenges us to rethink our understanding of history and the capabilities of ancient societies. The architectural anomalies, combined with astronomical alignments and unexplained construction techniques, suggest that Saqsaywaman is more than a mere relic of Inca ingenuity.
What if the largest city of the ancient world lay hidden beneath the dense jungles of Southeast Asia? A civilization lost to time, its colossal structures and intricate artistry swallowed by the earth. Deep in Cambodia, the magnificent Angkor Wat stands as a silent sentinel. More than just a temple, it is a gateway to a forgotten empire, a realm of mystery and grandeur. In 1860, French explorer Henri Mouhot ventured into the uncharted forests. Amidst the towering trees, he stumbled upon something extraordinary. A sprawling temple complex, its spires piercing the sky, its carvings breathtaking in their detail. Mouhot was awestruck. He had uncovered a civilization whose achievements rivaled the greatest empires known to man. But what secrets did these stones hold? What stories lay buried beneath the jungle floor? This is the story of Angkor. A story of kings and gods, of engineers and artists, of a civilization that rose to unimaginable heights and then vanished.
What if the largest city of the ancient world lay hidden beneath the dense jungles of Southeast Asia, its colossal structures and intricate artistry forgotten by time? Deep in Cambodia, the magnificent Angkor Wat stands not just as a temple, but as a gateway to a civilization shrouded in mystery and grandeur. In 1860, French explorer Henri Mouhot ventured into the uncharted forests of Cambodia. Amidst the towering trees and tangled vines, he stumbled upon something extraordinary, a sprawling temple complex with soaring spires and exquisite carvings. Astonished, he wrote, "One of these temples, a rival to that of Solomon and erected by some ancient Michelangelo, might take an honorable place beside our most beautiful buildings." His discovery of Angkor Wat unveiled to the Western world a civilization whose achievements rivaled the greatest empires known. Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument on Earth, covering over 162 hectares. Built in the early 12th century by King Saqsaywaman II, it was dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu before transforming into a Buddhist temple. The temple's 5 central towers symbolize the peaks of Mount Meru, the sacred mountain at the center of the Hindu universe. Its walls are adorned with over 2,000 intricately carved apsaras, celestial dancers, each one unique, capturing moments of divine grace and beauty. But Angkor Wat is just the beginning. Nearby lies Angkor Thom, the last capital of the Khmer Empire, established by King Jayavarman VII. At its heart stands the enigmatic Bayon Temple, famous for its massive stone faces, gazing serenely in all directions. Ta Prohm, another jewel of this ancient city, is entangled in the roots of giant silk cotton trees, a haunting reminder of nature's reclaim over man-made marvels. Further afield, Banteay Srey, built of red sandstone, showcases some of the finest carvings in Khmer art, so delicate they've been called a precious gem. For centuries, the true scale of this civilization remained hidden, but recent advances have peeled back the layers of time. Using LiDAR technology, light detection and ranging, scientists have mapped the landscape beneath the jungle canopy. This revolutionary technology can penetrate dense vegetation, revealing the contours of the ground below. What they've found is astounding. Angkor was not just a collection of temples, but part of a vast urban complex, possibly the largest pre-industrial city in the world, supporting up to 1 million inhabitants. This brings us to a fascinating theory: Angkor as a hydraulic city. Scholars propose that the Khmer Empire's success was due in large part to its sophisticated water management system. Massive reservoirs called barays, some measuring 8 kilometers long and holding up to 50 million cubic meters of water, collected and distributed water through an intricate network of canals, moats, and spillways. This system wasn't merely for irrigation. It regulated floods, supported multiple rice harvests annually, and was integral to urban planning and religious symbolism. Imagine the ingenuity required to build such a system without modern machinery. The Khmer engineers demonstrated a deep understanding of hydrology and engineering. The West Beret and East Beret were marvels of their time, enabling the cultivation of multiple rice crops per year and supporting a thriving population. The canals connected temples, residential areas, and farmlands, reflecting a city meticulously planned with both practicality and spirituality in mind. But how were the colossal stones of Angkor Wat transported and assembled? The primary material was sandstone from the Kulin Hills, located about 40 kilometers away. Over 5 million tons of stone were quarried, a monumental task. The Khmer devised an ingenious solution. They utilized the waterways. During the rainy season, when water levels were high, stones were loaded onto rafts made from buoyant bamboo and logs. These rafts floated down the Siem Reap River and through a network of canals directly to the construction site. The artistry didn't stop with construction. The temple walls are alive with bas-reliefs depicting mythological scenes, battles, and daily life. Nearly 1,000 square meters of these carvings tell stories from the Ramayana and Mahabharata, bringing to life gods, demons, and heroes. Each Apsara carving is unique, showcasing the high level of artistic expression and attention to detail that defined Khmer craftsmanship. Yet, despite all this sophistication, the Khmer Empire eventually declined. Environmental changes offer some clues. Studies suggest that prolonged droughts followed by intense monsoons in the 14th and 15th centuries may have overwhelmed the hydraulic system. The very infrastructure that supported their rise could not adapt to drastic climate variability, leading to agricultural failure and weakening the empire's stability. The use of LiDAR has not only revolutionized our understanding of Angkor, but has also transformed archaeology globally. Similar technology has uncovered hidden Mayan cities in Guatemala and unknown structures around Stonehenge in the United Kingdom. By revealing what was once invisible, LiDAR allows us to rediscover lost chapters of human history. UNESCO has called Angkor one of the most important archaeological sites in Southeast Asia. It's more than ruins. It's a living chronicle of a civilization's zenith, ingenuity, and complex relationship with the environment. As we delve deeper, we uncover lessons about sustainability, innovation, and the impermanence of even the greatest human achievements. So, what if the true legacy of Angkor Wat isn't just in its stones and carvings, but in the questions it raises about our own civilization? In understanding how the Khmer Empire harnessed nature, celebrated art, and built monuments that touch the sky, we might find insights into how we shape our world today. The secrets of Angkor Wat continue to be unearthed, each discovery peeling back another layer of this enigmatic empire. It's a reminder that history is not just a record of the past, but a mirror reflecting timeless aspects of the human spirit, the drive to create, to explore, and to leave a lasting mark on the world.
For millennia, they lay hidden beneath the emerald shroud of the Mexican rainforest. Giants of stone, frozen in an eternal gaze, their secrets slumbering beneath layers of earth and time. A civilization so ancient, it predates the mighty Aztecs and the enigmatic Maya. They were the Olmecs, the mother culture of Mesoamerica. Their cities, once teeming with life, now lie silent, reclaimed by the relentless jungle. But their legacy endures, etched in colossal stone heads, intricate carvings, and enigmatic symbols that defy explanation. Who were these master builders and artists? How did they achieve such monumental feats of engineering without the wheel or metal tools? And why did their civilization vanish, leaving behind only whispers in the wind and these silent stone sentinels? Join us as we journey deep into the heart of Olmec territory to uncover the truth behind a civilization lost to time.
In the heart of the dense, untamed jungles of Veracruz and Tabasco, Mexico, there lies a world shrouded in mystery and profound intrigue. Towering trees whisper ancient secrets as the canopy filters sunlight onto the forest floor, where time seems to stand still. What enigmatic stories are buried beneath these layers of earth and vegetation, waiting patiently to be unearthed? Today, we embark on a journey to delve into the depths of the Olmec civilization, the so-called mother culture of Mesoamerica that flourished long before the rise of the Maya and the Aztecs. Imagine yourself standing amidst the verdant foliage, the air thick with the scent of earth and the calls of unseen creatures. Suddenly, your gaze catches something out of place, a colossal stone face emerging from the ground, its features etched with an artistry unparalleled for its time. Who were the people capable of crafting such monumental sculptures over 3,000 years ago, without the tools and technology we consider essential today? The quest to uncover the secrets of the Olmec civilization began in 1862, when José María Melgar y Serrano stumbled upon the first colossal head at Tres Zapotes. Little did he know, this discovery was merely the tip of an iceberg that would captivate historians and archaeologists for generations to come. As the 20th century unfolded, pioneers like Matthew Stirling embarked on expeditions that would redefine our understanding of ancient Mesoamerican cultures. In the 1930s and 1940s, Stirling's excavations at San Lorenzo Tenochtitlan revealed a city that flourished between 1200 BCE and 900 BCE. Nestled near the Coatzacoalcos River in Veracruz, San Lorenzo spanned an astonishing 700 hectares, making it one of the largest urban centers of its time. It was not just its size that was impressive. The city boasted elaborate earthen mounds, expansive plazas, and an intricate drainage system carved from stone, a testament to the Olmec's engineering prowess. 10 of the 17 known colossal heads were unearthed here, each one a masterpiece of basalt artistry, their stoic faces silently guarding the legacy of their creators. But a question looms large. How did the Olmecs transport these massive stones, some weighing up to an incredible 50 tons, without the aid of the wheel or beasts of burden? The basalt used for the colossal heads was sourced from the Tuxtla Mountains, up to 80 kilometers away, a staggering distance given the era. As San Lorenzo began to wane around 900 BCE, possibly due to environmental changes or shifts in political power, another city rose to prominence, La Venta. Situated in present-day Tabasco on an island amid swamps, La Venta thrived until about 400 BCE. Here stands the Great Pyramid, an earthen mound soaring 34 meters high, comparable to a modern 10-story building. Excavations revealed that this pyramid was part of a larger complex aligned precisely along a north-south axis, hinting at an advanced understanding of astronomy and the cardinal directions. What celestial secrets did the Olmecs decode? Among the most intriguing artifacts from La Venta are the massive stone altars and thrones. Carved from colossal basalt slabs weighing up to 30 tons, the equivalent of 5 fully grown Tyrannosaurus rex dinosaurs, these structures depict figures emerging from niches or caves, possibly symbolizing portals to the spiritual world or realms beyond human reach. The intricate carvings of deities, jaguars, and hybrid creatures provide a vivid glimpse into Olmec mythology. Were these altars merely ceremonial platforms, or did they serve as sacred sites for rituals intended to bridge the earthly and the divine? The colossal heads, Perhaps the most iconic symbols of the Olmec civilization range from 1.17 to 3.4 meters in height. The largest among them towers as tall as a one-story building and weighs as much as 7 adult African elephants. Each head bears unique facial features and headdresses, leading many to believe they represent individual rulers or esteemed figures within Olmec society. Yet, their exact purpose remains a topic of fervent debate. Could they have been guardians, commemorations of leaders, or representations of gods? The mystery adds to their allure, inviting us to ponder the intentions of their long-gone sculptors. Delving deeper into the Olmec world, we encounter the Cascajal block, a stone tablet discovered in 1999 bearing 62 symbols arranged in what appears to be a deliberate sequence. Dated to around 900 BCE, it potentially represents the earliest known writing system in the Americas. However, the symbols remain undeciphered, adding another tantalizing layer of mystery. What stories, laws, or knowledge might this ancient script hold? Could cracking this code unlock new understanding of the Olmec's beliefs, governance, or daily life? The Olmecs were innovators, not just in art and architecture, but also in science and technology. They developed a process for creating rubber from the latex of the Castilla elastica tree mixed with the juice of the Ipomoea alba vine. This early rubber was used to make balls for ceremonial games, bindings, and other practical items, a revolutionary use of natural materials that predates similar discoveries elsewhere in the world. As with any ancient civilization, theories abound regarding the Olmecs. Some speculate about transoceanic contacts, suggesting that similarities in art and iconography point to influences from African or Asian cultures. The distinctive facial features of the colossal heads have fueled such debates, though mainstream scholars generally find these theories lacking concrete evidence. As we piece together the fragments of the Olmec legacy, we are left with as many questions as answers. Their colossal sculptures and mysterious symbols paint the picture of a civilization far ahead of its time. The Olmecs set the foundation for subsequent Mesoamerican cultures, influencing the Maya and Aztecs in art, architecture, mathematics. What other secrets lie buried beneath the jungles of Mexico, waiting to be discovered by the next generation of explorers and scholars? Each new finding adds a piece to the puzzle, but also opens the door to new mysteries, challenging our perceptions and igniting our curiosity. If you were blown away by that, then buckle up, because our next adventure is going to take you to the edge of reality. Prepare to be amazed. We're journeying to ancient Lycia, where archaeologists stumbled upon a civilization hidden inside a hollow mountain. These incredible people carved intricate tombs, temples, and entire cities into sheer rock. How did they do it? What secrets did they hold? We'll explore the rock-cut tombs of Myra, the lost ruins of Tlos, and the hidden passages of Pinara. Join us as we uncover the mysteries of the Lycians, their culture, and their mind-blowing architectural achievements. Don't miss it.
What if an entire civilization's secrets were hidden in plain sight, etched into the very cliffs of a forgotten land? In the rugged embrace of southwestern Turkey, where the sun-drenched Mediterranean kisses ancient shores, lies Lycia, a realm lost to time, yet whispering tales of a people who defied oblivion. Their legacy, carved into towering rock faces and scattered amongst crumbling ruins, beckons us on a journey, a quest to unravel the enigma of a civilization both captivating and mysterious. Join us as we venture into the heart of Lycia and unearth the secrets of a people who chose to live forever in stone.